Welcome back, family. Timo Hana here. I'm your host, Rich, on New Comic Book Day. And yes, I'm starting a few minutes late. I apologize. I actually I was watching episode 7, 8, and after this 9 of Andor, and I just completely lost track of time. I'm sorry about that. But we're here now, and wow, I see we've already got a bunch of comments here. We got 25 Perez already checking in. Popcorn yellow striped smile. That's an emoji I actually think would be cool to see. Tino the Alien already checking in as well. Robert Monroe, happy New Comic Book Day. Larry, check it out. Hello all to the Crimson Terror 85. I like donuts checking in. Hi, Rich. Hope everyone is having a good night. And Joshua Davis, hey Robert, happy New Comic Book Day to everyone. How are you? Wow. Okay. So yeah, I apologize for not being here last week. Unfortunately, my Boo Bear, my baby, my Basset Hound, his spine went out and he lost the ability to use his back legs and he was in a lot of pain. So we had to make the very hard decision. And the house has not been the same since. And I couldn't focus on doing a show. I apologize to everybody there. I just took a hiatus. If you followed JP's budget collecting, he lost his buddy not too long ago, and he actually took a 2-week hiatus. I was thinking about taking the second week as well, but best to try to get back into the saddle again, right? And I feel bad for JP because his dog actually let him know, hey, you've been on the air long enough. It's time to go to bed. We were everybody that was the dog was actually kind of like involved with the show. It was nice. Wish I had done that as well. Anyway, Robert, I apologize. Yeah, I appreciate that, but I still want everybody to understand why I was out last week unexpectedly. So just a reminder, by the way, that's not this Saturday, but you can still tune into it anyway. But next Saturday, the 16th, Timo Hana will be on Only Slabs on Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics. Does not mean you can't watch it this week. You still got to go over there and watch it this week. Why? Because he has 2 giveaways every single show, and they're the best giveaways on the internet. Well, for comic books, I'm sure there's somebody out there someday Rob will actually compete with Mr. Beast. I'm telling you, he's going to give away Amazing Fantasy 15 someday. I know it, and that's it. Chris is just going to have a heart attack. But yeah, if you want to make sure that you get over there for every Saturday, 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, then you got to watch a really, really cool live show called Only Slabs, where he has different guests on every single week that shows different slabs of their collection and explains what possessed them to buy those books. I mean, remember, everybody's collection is different. And if it weren't for that show, I would have never even found out about Alex Schomburg, who's become one of my favorite artists. And he was already the favorite of a lot of other people. I'm late to the show. All right, speaking about being late to the show, I'm late for giving away this comic book giveaway from last week. So let's refresh everybody's memory as far as what books they were. And in case you're wondering, how do you get into this? It's actually really, really simple. You got to make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You click like, which I'm sure that everybody's done already. And you're going to make sure that during the live stream, any comments that people are here, no doubt. It's really great that you guys are here in the live stream, but the comments for the random comment picker are only from the replay. So make sure that after the live stream is over, or if you're seeing this later in the week, you're fine. You just drop a comment down below. Keep it clean, keep it comics. And if you are here for the live stream, though, and you win, you're going to get a bonus book. If you're outside the United States, I'm just going to make it nice and simple, and we're just going to give out $20 to Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, whatever your choice is. If you're in the United States, you get the comic books or your choice of cash if you so prefer. One other thing is, if you choose the cash option and you are here in the live stream as well, make sure you give a shout out. It's going to bump up to either an extra book or to 25. All right. So make sure that however you win, though, you have to reach out as scrolling down at the bottom, sending me a message on Instagram at Team Ohana Family. It's all one word. Okay. So let's make sure. Da, 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 da. Yes, it would. And I'm sorry to hear this. I've been there 3 times. It really. I've actually been in this situation a lot of times. I've had pets my entire life. This was my once in a lifetime buddy. And the dog was the buddy. I'm not calling you to say, hey, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. Uh, I'm just saying that all the other ones that I've lost in my life combined don't equal him. Yeah, it sucks. Did I win? Well, it's a very good chance. We have to draw the drawing. Let's. Wow. Okay, so we have Amazing Spider-Man, the Rivals edition that has it's issue number 70. We have the Weird Wonder Tales. This is a nice 20-cent book from the Something Old, Something New box. We have a 25-cent Invincible Iron Man. We have the Medieval Spawn #1 and the Predator versus Spider-Man #1. These are, again, you don't have to choose anymore. If you win, you got them. That's it. Space Case is jumping in. All right, so let's get this up on the screen here so we can find out who's going to win here. I've already pulled this up, but let's do it one more time just to give everybody a last second chance here. 7 plus 6 equals 13. And we are at, sorry, I forgot my glasses, 16 comments. So 16 different people have a chance to win this. Good luck to everybody. And here we go. And the winner is Robert Monroe Jr. All right. Well, I know he's in the chat. So the question is, does he want the cash? Does he want the books? Because if he wants the books, he's got to get an extra one pulled right now. If he wants the cash, then he gets an extra $5. So let me know, sir, which you would like. It's been a while since you've actually won. It's actually kind of cool. But let me get myself back on the screen. He wants the books. All right. Well, then you know what? Let's get that box up here. And this is a different box than the Patreon giveaway box. I have 2 separate boxes there. He's here. He gets a bonus book. So, I'm going to go this one right here. I think you'll be happy. We'll put the box back down. How about issue number 195, a nice 12-cent Batman. Good pull, man. Good pull. Awesome. It's definitely a reader copy, just so you know. But you don't get those Silver Age Batmans all the time. So why not? Watch your back. Yes. And everybody who's actually watched Only Slabs knows that that's what Chris says every time that Rob picks up his box. And you are quite welcome. Thank you so much. So if do you want these books sent off or do you want now or do you want them added to your Patreon poll books to go out in the next go round? I don't know if there's any of the new ones that you want to read right away. So just let me know on that. That would be appreciated. Oh, man. Okay, so I am going to get that banner back up for Only Slabs for Comics Curing Cancer. Best dang charity that there is. Today is actually wishing you congratulations as well. All right, so yeah, another reason that I was actually kind of running late is I had a lot of books to bag and board because I didn't pick up last week. And he wants me to add them to his Patreon poll, which is absolutely cool. That stack is right here. In fact, I have 2 other books that I had to find bags for that I got this week. Let me get these out of the way first. They're both magazines. They're both $15 magazines. I got hit hard this week. Let me tell you, as I go through this stack, you're going to see some of the ones and know why. I really love the cover, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere as far as price, but I had to get a copy of Heavy Metal #1. That really big, thick magazine there. And since I have to acknowledge that there's some really great art that can go on it, I had to get the sketch cover too. So, Heavy Metal number 1 in, it says, the world's greatest illustrated magazine. Yeah. Oh, man. I love the fact that it's got the the one from the movie. I can't remember her name. Right there on the cover. Yeah, and actually, there's a lot of stuff from the movie actually on this. Cool. So I got to put my heavy metals safely up on the side until I know I got magazine size bags and boards there, but I don't know if they're going to accommodate something that thick. That's where I'm wondering. Okay. So what has everybody? There's Rob's stack. There's his books added to it. I'm done. I can put this week's giveaway up here, ready to go. You have to wait till the end of the show. You can't see it yet. Don't, stop trying to look. Don't. All right. Yeah. So I didn't even bother trying to go through and see which books were from last week, which books are from this week. And at this point, I really don't care because I got a lot of reading to do. And I'm not going to try to figure out which ones were from last week so I can read them now. I'm going to try to clean myself a little space so I can put them up here on the table as I go. Because I still got to enter them into my cover price inventory. Yeah. So yeah, got 2 books here from Dark Horse Comics. I did get Lady Baltimore, number 1, the daughter of Medusa. And has anybody else been like disappointed with Dark Horse lately? Like their stories aren't that great. Like Image is doing good. Keen Spot, of course, with the. Did you get? Oh, did you go and see Thunderbolts? Okay, now no spoilers. Last week I was in mourning, and I still. The day before all the problems happened with Buster, I purchased my ticket in advance. I didn't return it because I'm like, let's see how it goes. Let's see how I feel. I did have to go to the work, of course, because I haven't hit lotto yet, so I had to go to work. I get out of work at 3:30. There's a movie theater that's nearby, so I figured let me buy my ticket for Friday at 4:00, the matinee show, and I'll go to that. And then everything hit the fan. I'm like, I'm not returning the ticket. Let's see how I feel. And I got out of work on Friday, and I'm like, do I really want to go? I'm already here. And I didn't want to go home because I didn't want to go to a home without him. So I sucked it up and I went to go see the movie, by the way, in 3D, in IMAX. And as depressed as I felt, I still enjoyed the movie. That movie is good. Okay. Now, it is probably the best movie that has come out from Marvel since Endgame, in my opinion. It's dark. And it did hit me where I needed to be hit. So I'll say that. It's not the quality of like Infinity War and Winter Soldier and some of the really, really great MCU movies. And they were trying to do like Guardians of the Galaxy, a perfect, imperfect group, a dysfunctional group that functions. They got close. You could tell the differences that James Gunn would have done, but they did really good. So I rate the movie like an 8 out of 10. More importantly, it's very rewatchable. I highly recommend people go and see that on the big screen. And yeah, I may go see it a second time. That's just the way I look at it. I saw it, but I want your honest point of view compared to mine. Well, I just gave you my point of view. So what's yours? I'd like to see it in the comments here. The other Dark Horse book I got was Los Monstruos. It's not Mark Spears Monstruos, but it is Los Monstruos. I'm sure that this book is coming out to compete with or just try to take advantage of the Monsters 4th best since Endgame. Wow. Okay. So let's see. You're probably going to put. Well, after Endgame, we did have Far From Home, which maybe. Why can't I think of the third one with all three Peters? No Way Home. No Way Home would probably be up there. Some people like Doctor Strange. I wasn't that crazy about it. You got the Deadpool and Wolverine, the 2 Spider-Man movies, and this. Let's see if I'm right. So, tell me what your order is. Anyway, um, I did pick up the Hughes variant of Pop Kills #3. I thought it was a really, really cool cover. This is a 4-part series, and they just had the final order cutoff for #4. And the Hughes is a cover unavailable, but it did say mature. Of course, the entire series is mature. I ordered a copy in advance because I want to see what he does for the finale. I think that would be cool. No Way Home, Deadpool, and Guardians 3. Okay. I really did like Guardians 3. I loved Rocket in that. But I might put this movie above Guardians 3. Guardians 1, 2, 3, by the way, is the best the best trilogy of any of the Marvel movies. Captain America second. But I can't argue with your choices. But the fact that we're talking about it in the same conversation, anybody who hasn't seen the movie, that you should go see it. Okay? Let Marvel know they did a good job by, giving them, here's my money. I got one out of all these books, one DC book. That was it. It is the World's Finest Annual #1. This is part of the All In. It is We Are Yesterday, Part 3. So anybody reading the We Are Yesterday storyline, this is one that you need in it. I swear I thought this was Marvel, but I don't think it is. I haven't looked it up yet to put it in. It's a one-shot. It is Godzilla versus America. And just the fact that Hollywood sign is being taken down by Godzilla. I just thought that was really cool. I have always hated California since I was a kid. And it's for the stupidest, pettiest reason. I'm from New York City originally. And I always hated that New York City had 2 baseball teams and Californians had 5. Especially since 2 of them used to be ours and they stole them. How come they get 5 baseball teams and we only get 2 and one of them are the Mets? I hated that as a kid. So that's the only reason I really think I had against California as a kid. So yeah, the Godzilla versus Los Angeles, really cool cover there. Absolutely making sure that we're in Marvel now because we have Godzilla versus Spider-Man. Look, I love my Spider-Man, no problem. But this is too much of a mismatch. This is stupid. And since I did get the Hulk version and the Thing version, I did have to get the fight poster. One will fall. Gee, who's it going to be? Really? Who's going to win between Spider-Man and Godzilla? Who's going to win between Daredevil and the Beyonder? Which is, I did get a different variant as well, though. That's right. This is the one that has the venomized Godzilla, and you can't really see it too well, and I don't think I like that. I would like to see like Godzilla a little bit more in the background actually being venomized, because this you can't. You can see his claws and part of his chest, and that's it. And I guess his tail. It's not a great cover for a venomized. It was advertised as venomized, but picture not available. Now I see why. I think if people would have seen what this looked like, they wouldn't have bought it. All right. Star Wars started a new run, issue #1 of the new Star Wars run. And this is actually the first one of these I've ever bought. And I pre-ordered next month, so I have next ones also. It is the action figure variant. It was Luke Skywalker. Come on, Star Wars Luke. I had to buy that one. This is the first one of the action figure variants I've ever gotten. And I pre-ordered next month's, which is Darth Vader. So cool. And there is just a plain logo variant. I thought this is just simple and cool. And I like this. Boom. Star Wars. That is simplicity, and I love it. Continuing Marvel, we have Kid Juggernauts. Why? I don't know. Kid everything. Pretty soon they're going to have kids. Squirrel Girl. Kid. Once they did Spider Boy, they decided, hey, let's do, kid everything and make more money. So, uh, this one I thought I pre-ordered, but I wasn't sure. It was on the hot list, so it really made me happy. It is the Ultimate Spider-Man number 16. It's the first cover appearance of Ben Parker as Spider-Man. And that is the way it stands. I know you want to see it this way. All these years, I'm still rotating the wrong direction. You want to see it this way, but it's, you see the buildings in the background. This is upright. He's just sideways on the building. It's a cool point of view. I remember reading the original 6-part series when it first came out. Let's see how this compares. It's Wolverine and Kitty Pryde. I liked the first series, and if they don't do a good job with this, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. That's it for Marvel. Now we're going to get back into some independence. I did get, Robert, pay attention here. I did get the Space Ghost and Johnny Quest Space Quest, and this is the Mark Spears variant. I don't know if you guys got a chance to get this. It's really cool. And I did pre-order. I'm not a big fan of spending the extra money, but I really did like it. I don't know how well it's going to show, but I did. There it goes. I did get the foil variant, which, by the way, is a cover price. It's this thing that was $30. And I really did like it. So you don't see many foil expensive variants on this show, but this one I really did like. So yay. If I send this in, maybe I'll get my first ever 9.9, right? No, I'll probably get like 8.0. I don't know if it's the Mark Spears or the foil that you're referring to, but either one is cool. And Stingerbuns, welcome to the show. You got Space Quest 2. Awesome. And how are you? All right. Moving into Keen Spots, I got Don't Run with Scissors, number 1. I think it's a mature book, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's got some really disturbing art on it. This is what happens when you run with scissors, kids. Don't do it. And the rest, the other 5 books, are in Keen Spot. What do you think it's going to be? Now, I don't remember which one of these is a cover A. I didn't have time to look it up. So if I'm showing them out of order, I apologize. I know for a fact this one's not. Let's just get this one out of the way. It is a book that is never, ever homaged. It is the Spider-Man 300 homage of Mark Spears Monsters number 4. Let's add that to the plethora of books. I'm going to put these in order of how well I like the cover. How about that? There we go. All right. So I think this is the cover A. Probably wrong. Call me out. Let me know if I'm wrong. This is Mark Spears Monsters. They're all issue number 4. So we'll just say that. I got that cover. I think is the cover A. This is a really nice cover too. Yeah. Do. Makes me want to be a monster. This is a cool homage. I like this one. It is the Killing Joke homage. Mark Spears issues number 4. That is really, really well done. I like that. And it works as an homage and as a good cover onto its own. And I'm pretty sure this, yeah, never mind. I'm just going to turn it. That's a cool cover. And if you look really, really closely, he's got hollow points in those chambers. So he ain't messing around. It's funny that I got this the same week that I watched the Tales of the Underworld from Star Wars and the Cad Bane story. And it kind of reminds me of Cad Bane with the big brimmed hat and everything too, you know? So yeah, I kind of spent a little bit more than I should have. It was like 2 and change this week. Ouch. But I mean, yeah, the $30 foil, the 2 heavy metal magazines. I mean, that's a good $70 of it right there. So those 3 books is what really made me realize that I need to watch my spending better. The problem with pre-ordering is you just start going thinking, oh yeah, I'll take one of those. Oh yeah, I'll take one of those. And you don't realize till you get to the register, I took what? And since you're pre-ordering and you're telling the store to buy them, I don't, and they'd be okay with it, but I really feel bad about saying, nah, I changed my mind. I don't want this. if you have a good relationship with your store and they're selling the books, they probably wouldn't mind. Sometimes though, if you do pull too many books and you're going to get hard, some stores, most, if you have a good relationship with them, you say, look, let me take these and put these other ones back in my pull box and I'll pull them next week. They're going to get paid one way or the other. They'll be okay as long as you show good faith. If all of a sudden they're like, look, your pull box is now up to 4 boxes, you need to start taking some of these books, they're going to be less likely to do it. So as long as you don't abuse it and you discuss things with them, usually they're pretty good. The stores understand that, uh, you know, these are fun times right now, right? Oh man, I can't wait to go watch episode 9 of Andor. Anybody else watching Andor? I mean, I watched season 1, and honestly, I was not that impressed. I know it was a good story, but it just seemed really, really drawn out. And I don't need. I mean, yeah, action is great, but a great story. I mean, it's a love reading Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy is all tension and espionage. It's not, lightsaber battles. But season 1 was just very, very drawn out, and I didn't like it so much. This one is tense, very tense. And I love the multiple storylines that are going on at the same time. And you're seeing how they're starting to converge. And every week, Disney Plus is dropping 3 episodes, and each trio, each week is a year. So we're right now 2 years before the Battle of Yavin, Rogue One. Think about it that way. Next week, I guess, is the finale, unless there's another one that's like 3 episodes directly before Rogue One, which would not break my heart either. Yeah, you start to see how the characters become hardened over a period of time, which that was like really important with Clone Wars, to understand how Anakin could turn from the light side to dark side. You just watch movies. I'm like, why? You watch 7 seasons of Clone Wars, it's a slow burn, it drawn out, and you understand better. This season, this season, which is encompassing 4 years or 5 years of Cassian Andor, is like filling in a lot of the blanks also, and it's really, really good. I mean, Diego Luna is an executive producer. He's the one that plays Cassian Andor. He would not put up his own time and money and name if he didn't believe in it. Just like John Bernthal is going to be the executive producer of the Punisher one shot that they're going to be making, and I can't wait to see that. I know what thing you guys can't wait to see is, what books am I giving away this week? That's important for you guys, right? All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books to give away this week. How about that? 6 books to give away this week. Now, you know what? I didn't give any books away last week. 7 books. I just pulled one out of this Something Old, Something New box. It's actually a pretty cool pull. All right. So let me switch cameras back to the stand so I can put these books up there for you guys to see. What do you have to do? Nice and simple. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click like. 2 really, really simple things. There's 2, click. That's 2 out of 3 right there. The last one, it's a bit more complicated. You have to type a word. After this video ends, and it goes to the replay. Make sure you go to the replay and drop a comment. Keep it clean. Keep it comics. It can be anything. You can say hi. You can say, hey, I bought these books this week. I think that's cool. You could say I saw the Thunderbolts, or what they've renamed it, and well, I mean, we haven't shown the books that we're giving away next week. You can still stick around for that. Just any kind of comments to get you entered. Our record is 26 individual people making comments. If we break that record, every time we break that record and establish a new record, bonus things go in. Additional money, additional books, whatever. But like I said, since I wasn't here last week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. I'm switching the camera right now so you guys can see what they are. Click. There, I've saved your eyes. I got myself off the screen. All right. Now, what was the book that I just pulled out of the Something Old, Something New? How about a nice copy of Berserker #1? That's got to go to the other side. Berserker, number 1. That was what I just pulled out of there. That's cool. For those of you who may not have gotten it, then we're going to have a nice little theme here for the next 1, 2, 3 books. Just 3? 3? Yep, 3. Did you get your copy of Space Quest by Mark Pierce? I got you a copy for that, guys. Nice and simple for you to win. Oh. Free Comic Book Day was great. I got one of each book. Selling my Monsters #0 if no one got a copy. I actually didn't go to the store. I just couldn't drag myself out of the house on that one. I don't even know what it's going for. So congratulations on grabbing that. So yeah, Mark Spears Space Quest number 1. We have the Mark Spears Monsters number 4. And just because I'm not going to be the only one thinking naughty thoughts, I got that cover for you guys too. Mark Spears Monsters number 4. Moving to Dark's, keeping in the monstrous idea, Dark Horse Comics, we have Los Monstros number 1. I don't know. I hope the entire book is in Spanish. Since I got one DC book, I got 2 copies of it. We've got that World's Finest Annual number 1, the continuation of the We Are Yesterday storyline, in case you needed that, and the nice cover A of Godzilla versus Spider-Man. There you go. Turn. There we go. Get rid of that. Actually, I think if I just do that, I get it more centered. So yes, next week, somebody is taking all of these books. And just going to say congratulations in advance to whoever's going to win it, because that's actually a really nice haul this week. Or if you're outside the United States, the cash option. Or if in the United States you say, I just don't want those books, I'll take the cash option, then that's your prerogative as well. Hector Ortiz also checking in here. Hope everyone had a nice free comic book day. I was kind of preoccupied. I don't even know what books were there. I got invited several times by Visions to go over there. They're even saying I can set up a table and just represent Team Ohana broadcast live, and I couldn't do it, guys. I'm sorry. Just maybe the next one I'll do it, but just right now, All right. So yeah, good luck to everybody. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment on the replay, and you are entered to win. Again, you're not choosing the books if you win. You just plan out, get them. And if you're here during the live stream, you get a bonus. Okay, so let me switch back to myself. Hello, self. Yeah, that was corny. I don't care. All right. I am going to go wrap this up so I can go catch episode 9 of Andor, and then go to bed because I got work to do tomorrow, because I got to make some money so I can pay for all these dang books. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Again, like, subscribe, click on notifications so you know when more videos are dropping. Don't forget to check out Only Slabs on Saturday on Rob's Fat Sacks of Comics, and make sure that you get yourself primed and ready, because the following week, the 16th, we're going to be there. And I want to see as many people there winning his books. Let's take them all. Guys, I'll see you in the next video. Mahalo.